Thank you for joining the collective. For this reformer class, you'll need your box and a pair of light to medium weights. I am using 3 pounds, anywhere from 3 to 8 would be great. I'm kind of using on the lighter side today, but I definitely encourage you to go heavier if you have that option. Our foot bar is going to be low on the lowest setting here, and then I have on 2 reds and a blue. My box is in short box position, and we're going to start with footwork, but we're going to do a different variation of footwork here. So 2 reds and a blue. If you want, you can go a little bit heavier. And then we're going to sit right in front of our box. And then if it feels good, I want your feet to come up to the foot bar in your Pilates V. If that doesn't feel doable today, your feet can stay down on the platform like mine are here. So the feet can be low. Or if it feels like it's good for your body today, we're going to take our feet up to the foot bar. All right, find the Pilates V on your toes. Toes are on, heels are connected and lifted, sitting up nice and tall. I want you to press the carriage all the way out. Heels are lifted. Come right back in. Pressing out, resisting the springs as you come back in. Now I want you to try your best not to push into your short box. I want you to think about lengthening up through the top of your head instead of pushing back on that box. That takes some mind muscle connection here. Sometimes it feels good just to touch this front ledge of the carriage to remind yourself to think length. Inhale as the carriage goes out. Exhale as the carriage comes in. Nice job squeezing those inner thighs together. On your next one, hold it all the way out, sitting as long as you can be. We're going to lower the heels and lift the heels. Good. Lifting through the crown of the head. Core is actively engaged here. 3, 2, 1. Now separate your heels. Stay on your toes. Come all the way in. Press out. So now our feet are in parallel. Heels stay lifted. For me, I can't bring my carriage all the way home, but I'm coming as far in as I can here. Remaining tall, opening that chest. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to come in. 2 more. On your next one, we hold it out again. Back to those calf raises. Lower and lift. Down and up. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Come all the way in. Now, I want you to readjust if you need to. I kind of slipped to the side. And then we're going to finish with our heels in the corner of the foot bar. So take those heels up to the corner. Again, your feet can stay low on the platform. And now I'm going to bring my hands on the inside to hold on to that carriage remaining tall. I'm going to press all the way out, driving through my heels. Come as far back home as I can. Pressing out and pressing in. I feel like strength-wise, I could have gone heavier on my springs for my legs, but core strength-wise, I need that lighter spring to keep me upright and not pressing into the box behind me. On your next one, hold it halfway out and then little pulses higher. Pressing through the heels. Think about lifting. Your core is wrapped in nice and tight like a corset for 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out and come all the way in. Nice job. For the rest of class, we're going to be on 1 red spring. So take off those other springs and go to 1 red. We're going to take both our hand weights with us, and I'm going to stand on the other side so I can step up. We're going to go into a side split series. So taking those weights into your hand, hold on to the foot bar, step onto that platform first, and then find your carriage. I want your inside foot, your foot that's on the carriage, to be wrapped around that ledge that our hands were just holding for footwork. So we have a nice stable edge here. If you don't feel stable here, I want you to put your foot in front of the box, and that box will act as a stopper so you don't slip away. So if the inside ledge doesn't feel secure enough for you, go ahead and place your foot further out on the carriage. All right, I just want you to send the carriage out so your feet are hip distance apart. My springs aren't engaged too much, but I've separated so my heels are under my hips. I want you to bring the weights to your chest, and we're going to squat as low as we can, hinging forward, rising back up. The goal is to keep that carriage still, remaining hip distance apart. So take a look at that carriage. Is it moving too much? If so, try to stabilize a little bit more. 2 more squats here. Last one. Great. Now stay up. We're going to practice our center split. We're going to take it out. Resist the springs as you come back in. So my shoulders are staying stacked over my hips. Be careful that you're not leaning forward. We're staying upright. Even work in both the legs. Now let's add the arms if you're feeling good. The arms are going to come out. We're creating a giant X. And then pull everything back in with control. Take it out to that X. Pull it in with control. You've got this. Resisting those springs as you come back in. It's not a free ride home. I want you to resist that. Last one. Bring it all the way home. Now we're going to put it all together. The carriage is hip distance apart. We drop down into our squat. Now as we rise up, we're going to press out into our X. Pull the carriage in just to hip distance. Drop down into that squat. Press up and out. Resist, in and down. Nice. Up and out. In and down. Make sure you're using that breath. I like to inhale to lengthen. Exhale to resist those springs as I come back in. I'm keeping tension on my springs the whole time, not letting that carriage tap all the way home. I'm trying to stay hip distance as I come in. We have 2 more. Last one. Great job. Now let that carriage come all the way in. We're going to rotate to face our foot bar. Our same foot stays on the platform, and our same foot is going to stay on the carriage. We've just rotated to face the opposite direction. Go ahead and place your heel against the box, and we're going to press out into a low lunge here. Now, we're going to stay low, just the back knee scooters in. Press it out. Bring it in and out. Now let's add the arms. As the carriage comes in, we're going to lift our arms and lower the arms. Good. Keeping our balance, keeping our core pulled in nice and tight. We have 4. Stay low. I want a big bend in that front leg. 3, 2. On your next one, I want you to hold the carriage out in that lunge. Sink as low as you can, only the arms. We lift and lower, up and down for 4, 3, 2, final one. Great work. Come all the way in. Now we're going to turn, face that side position again. This time we're going to drop down to our knee on the carriage, and then we're going to take our outside foot to the foot bar. So my toe is actually going to be on, my heel is lifted. If you want more stability, bring your arch onto that bar. And then I want you to make sure your knee is tracking over your toe. So our knee is not caving forward. It's nice and lifted. Holding onto the box, send yourself all the way out. Resist as you come back in. So this is kind of a lighter spring for this, which means it's challenging our stability. So just get a feel for the spring tension here. On the next one, hold it out. Now, if it feels good, I want you to take the weight into your hands. And as the carriage comes home, we're going to close the arms in front of us, open out to the side, squeezing the chest muscles, opening wide. Good. Bringing everything in, squeezing the back muscles as you open. We have 3, 2. On your next one, hold it out, just the arms. In and out. Good. We have 6 more. You got it. Squeeze the back muscles to open, chest muscles to close. 3, 2, final one. Nice job. Come all the way in. Step forward. We're going to repeat that entire series on the other side, starting with our squat and side split. So turn to face your carriage. Carefully step onto the platform first and then onto the carriage. Your foot is either going to wrap around the edge of the carriage, or more stability, you're going to take it further in on the carriage towards your box. We're going to open up to hip distance apart, holding the weights at your chest, drop down into a squat, rise all the way up. We're trying to keep that carriage still while keeping a little bit of tension. Hinging at the hips, keeping the spine long. 2 more here. All the way up. Now let's practice that center split. We press the carriage out and then resist the springs as we come back in. Both legs are working evenly. Our weight stays in the center of our body. Resist as you come back in. Remember, it's not a free ride home. We're resisting those springs. Now let's add the arms. The arms are going to reach out, find that giant X. Pull it back in. My shoulders stay over my hips, reaching towards the corners. Resist, resist, resist. Good. Take it out. Take it in. I like an inhale as I lengthen. And exhale to resist. Now we put it all together. Find that squat. As you rise out of the squat, press out to that side split. Find that X. Resist the springs back in. You've got it. Taking it out. Taking it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to come back in. Find that length. Resist it in. 2 and 1. Come all the way in, keeping our feet where they are. We're just going to rotate everything to face the foot bar. We're going to find that lunge, get nice and low. Just the back leg bends in, presses out. Bend in, press it out. We're staying low within this front leg. Now let's add the arms. As the knee comes in, the arms lift to the side. Use that breath to help you. Pulling that core in nice and tight. You've got this. 3, 2, stay low. Send the carriage all the way out. Hold it here, just the arms for 8. Hinging forward. 7, 6, nose, knees, and toes. Use your breath. Final 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All the way in. Face the side again. Drop down so your knee is on the carriage. Put your weights down on the box. And then your toe comes to the foot bar. We're externally rotated. Knee tracks over our toe. If you want more stability, the arch comes on instead. Try to keep the heel lifted. Press all the way out. Resist as you come back in. Pressing all the way out. Resisting. This is more about stability here. Trying to maintain our tall, lifted spine. Now, if this feels good, take the weights into your hands. Finding that goal post. Everything comes in nice and tight, and then we extend long. Squeeze the chest. Squeeze those back muscles as you press out. Nice job. Link to your breath, whatever works best for you. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to contract. On that exhale is when we really feel our core fire. On your next one, hold it out, just the arms. In and out. Try to keep those elbows as high as your shoulders. Halfway there. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Nice job. Keeping the weights with us. We're going to sit in front of our box, just how we started class. This is how we're going to finish off this quick little series today. We're going to come into a bridge. So I want you to scoot forward so the bottom of your shoulder blades are on that box. And then rest so your head and shoulder blades are supported and the rest of your body is hanging low. Your feet can stay on the platform if you want. Find that Pilates V. And we're going to press out, pull it back in. If you want, instead, your feet come to the foot bar in that Pilates V. One weight in each hand. Just press out, lift the hips, pull the knees over the foot bar as you come in. Now, if this feels good, arms go up to the ceiling. We're going to open, squeeze everything in. Try to keep the hips lifted the entire time. Bring those hips to the ceiling as you pull everything home. Squeezing it in. Nice job. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Pull it all in. On your next one, we hold it out. Hips stay high, just the arms. We're squeezing the chest. You got it. Lift those hips a little higher. Final 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way in. Nice job. I recommend you take a second class right after this one. That's really going to work the upper body. Thank you so much for joining the collective. I will see you next time.